In tonight's news, not guilty. New Democrat MP Lorne Nystrom is acquitted of shoplifting.
The CTV National News with Lloyd Robertson.
Good evening. A judge in Ottawa said today that veteran New Democrat MP Lorne Nystrom may be absent-minded, but he is not dishonest. Nystrom was charged with stealing some contact lens cleaner in Ottawa last November on the eve of the National NDP convention in Winnipeg. Today, Provincial Court Judge Brian Lennox heard the case and ruled there were grounds for reasonable doubt about Nystrom's guilt. More on the story from Jim O'Connell.
Lorne Nystrom has insisted all along he wasn't a thief, right from the day he was charged for shoplifting at an Ottawa pharmacy.
That I am totally and absolutely innocent of any wrongdoing, 100% innocent.
The veteran politician resigned as co-chairman of his party's leadership convention, awaiting his day in court. Nystrom was under surveillance by the security guard, who arrested him for stealing contact lens cleaners. The guard said that Nystrom opened the package, slipped the contents into his pocket, and put the empty box back on the shelf. After his arrest, Nystrom was quoted as saying, "Sorry, I was in a hurry. Is there any way I could pay for it and just go?" The product was worth less than $8. Nystrom had $500 in his wallet.
It was simply a case of being distracted, of being absent-minded.
Nystrom blamed his absent-mindedness on a heavy workload, combined with the discomfort of an eye infection. He said he doesn't remember putting the merchandise in his pocket and was horrified when he reached in and found it there. Several prominent character witnesses said it could have happened to anyone.
This is why I regret that our system of justice was administered in such a way that it dragged him and his family through the mud.
In the end, Nystrom was acquitted, with the judge saying he believed the MP was telling the truth. And Nystrom rejected suggestions that he was getting special treatment because of his position.
Absolutely. The ordinary Canadian that was distracted by something, that did something that was absolutely, because of absent-mindedness, would have gotten the same verdict.
Nystrom's lawyer, one of the highest paid in the country, also played down his client's high profile.
This sort of thing happens to ordinary Canadians, and ordinary Canadians go to court, and like Mr. Nystrom, they get acquitted.
Now that Lorne Nystrom has been acquitted, he plans to continue a political career that has spanned more than 2 decades. He says it's been a horrible ordeal for himself, his family, and his party. But he says he's not vindictive, and he simply wants to get on with his life. Jim O'Connell, CTV News in Ottawa.